But you guys are playing a kind of new indie hit on Nintendo Switch. It's called Ball Pit, and this is published by Devolver Digital. It's a brick-breaking, ball-fusing, base-building survival roguelite. This was in the indie world a couple of months ago. It's $14.99. It's out now on Switch. A Switch 2 version is coming before the end of the year, and it's a free upgrade if you buy the Switch 1 version now, so no need to wait if you want to dive in and play this. And Seth, you had kind of a crazy declaration to me in Slack this week about this game.
I think it's my game of the year, actually. Wow. Yeah, I love the hell out of this game. And I want to say that Colby from Tingsley PR, who handles Devolver's PR, like sent me an email and was like, hey, there's a fun game in here. And I didn't ignore it, but I was like, yeah, I'll get to that. And then he pinged me again and was like, hey, I just want to make sure you saw this. And then one of my friends just out of the blue texted me. He's like, dude, Ball Pit, get it now. And I was like, oh, I have a code for that. And yeah, that was, I had a 3-day weekend. I had taken Monday off and I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play Pokemon all weekend. I'm going to be the smartest Pokemon boy that there ever was. And I played for 2 hours and then I started playing this and that was it. Dude. That was my weekend. It was all I did. I was almost late to my Muay Thai sparring session because I was playing this game and I looked down. I was like, oh God, it's 20 minutes until I have to be there. And I'm not even like dressed or packed up or anything. That says something about how much I love this game. Now, have I beaten it? No. I've only unlocked like half of the characters. I don't understand the farming part at all. I have to like figure that out. I know that the guides team is working on it right now. So maybe saying it's my game of the year is a little preemptive. Like I do need to get all the way to the end and see if it, still satisfies or if I hit a wall somewhere, I'm like, this is the part where it's not fun anymore. Like I loved Loop Hero, but there was a point where I just got kind of like over it. And I played Loop Hero pretty obsessively as well and talked about it at great length on this show. But this game, if you have not played Ball Pit, first of all, I thought it was Ball X Pit. And it turns out I was a big idiot and everyone made fun of me.
The X
but if you haven't played
silent,
it, I think. The X is silent. Yes.
Or really loud, and it's Balk's Pit. I have no idea.
It's silent.
It's silent. It's silent. So I had the same exact, like almost outside of being late for my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu sparring class, which didn't happen. No, I also had a 3-day weekend. I had big plans, and I woke up on Saturday morning, and I was like, oh, Ball Pit. That game's on Game Pass. And
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I turned on my Xbox, and I downloaded it, and did like maybe 7 or 8 runs. And so to explain real quick, Ball Pit it basically plays somewhere between like Alleyway or Arkanoid or Breakout meets Vampire Survivors with some sort of shmup style bosses, right? That happens here and there. But unlike Vampire Survivors, instead of playing it on like sort of endlessly until the entire screen is full, you're going down a specifically narrow path that expands every now and then to fight a boss and then closes in. And when you beat when you beat all 3 bosses, that run is done. And then you are kicked into a sort of ActRaiser style top-down. It's a weird sort of town building mode, and that town building uses a lot of the same ball, paddle bouncing physics. So you line up your town so that you can harvest with your characters, and by putting buildings next to each other, you get boosts and bonuses and all that fun stuff. So I played like 6 or 7 rounds of this game, and I was like, that's cool, I get it. And I played one more. And that was the one that was like, it clicked and I went for like 16, 17 minutes. You start getting all these power-ups. You start stacking them cleverly. They all start like expanding different parameters that you have that brings in all of these levels and all these layers and elements that you didn't know you were going to get. And that gives it that thing that you want from a really good roguelite is that one more round thing.
Yep.
And that's where this game hits you right there. When you get past that initial hump of like, that's a little bit slow, I don't really get it. And then you start figuring it out and your character starts leveling up and, you start getting new buildings in your town and stuff like that in between runs. It is so much fun. It is so special. And like, what's cool about it is like, you'll beat a run with a character and the game will tell you, you need to beat that same level with a different character who plays differently. And that gets you out of your comfort zone. So instead of learning the same thing every single day, you're now all of a sudden switching to a new character who's level 0. You're leveling that one up again. And yeah, it's just great. And Seth, I'm right where you are. I'm probably like halfway through the game. And I'm so ecstatic to see like this is like a brand new IP. This is a brand new take. It's that peanut butter chocolate fusion of a bunch of different genres and stuff that I love coming together. I hope this game grows for a really long time. I saw it sold like 300,000 copies in its like first week or something.
Whoa,
yeah, which is awesome. Which is awesome for like I believe it's like a solo dev too. Yeah, we were over on Beyond. We were trying to see if we could coordinate an interview with the developer, and I was like, "Yeah, we should also interview the guy that invented cigarettes too, because it's the same. It's like let's get who's in charge of Philip Morris right now. Like, what are kids hooked on? Because that's how I feel playing this game. My Saturday morning melted away. My kid was just like, "Can we go to the park?" And I'm like, "What? Yeah, what?" Yeah. So outside. No, I started this on Game Pass. I played about an hour and I was like, nope, I don't want to rent this game. I need this game on Switch 2. Immediately hopped over to Switch 2, bought it. I was like, I need this in handheld mode. I need this on flights for the rest of my life. And it's $15. So I was like, I had to get it. I love this game so much. If anything any of us just said sounds interesting to you, get this game, and apologies in advance for the amount of time that's going to take from you.
Like what you've seen so far, you could get over an hour more every week. Catch full episodes of Nintendo Voice Chat over on the IGN Games YouTube channel or on your favorite podcast service. Links are in the description. We hope to see you there.
Yeah, I ruined some people's lives by like turning them on to this game, but it does a thing that I love in this sort of what I don't even know how you, but to describe it, because it's a roguelike, but it's also 100 other things. But you'll be like, haha, the RNG gods have been in my favor. Look at me now. I'm a killing machine and nothing can stop me. And then as soon as you get that hubris, the screen just fills up because you're like, crap, I should have, taken this power up instead of that power up. And now my level's over. And I don't know why, but I love that when I feel like I'm doing awesome and then I don't, because then I feel like I've just learned something. I'm like, oh, if I had done this fusion instead of that, or if I had leveled these guys up, it would have been awesome. And there's still that RNG element to it. But man, yeah, when you get like everything powered up and you get to all those cool evolutions and fusions, and like anytime you hit anything, the screen's just lighting up and flashing like a pinball table. Oh, dude, this game, phenomenal. Mwah! Thank you, Colby from Tingsley PR, for sending me a code for this game. Oh, and also not thank you, because I don't have a life now.
I think on the indie world, when this was announced, I described it as one of those mobile games where like the soldiers are endlessly walking towards you, but actually good. And it totally looks like that, seeing more of it here.
Yeah. It looks like one of those, like when you're scrolling on Instagram Reels and it's like part 17 of games that you thought could not be possibly real. But it's good. Yeah, it is good. And it's not like a crappy friggin' pay to win game. It's just a really awesome game.
Yeah, I checked it out for about an hour before we recorded this week. And like Balatro, I'm like, yeah, I see it. I'm going to salute it and go my separate way, because I can't. I can't do it. I got too much else to play.
I respect that a lot. That takes discipline. I am not like that. Eventually, maybe I will. I did that with Marvel Snap. After I played it, I lost an entire Saturday from like the moment I woke up to the moment I went to bed. I was like, this is going off my phone. That's the card battler, right? Marvel Snap. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Getting that. Yeah. There's been a couple times where I've taken games because I see that, but with this one, I'm like, you know what? It's fine. And I do want to say the weirdest thing is I think 9 out of 10 people love this game. And then the 1 out of 10 person's like, I don't think this is a good game at all. And I respect that. I can understand that, but seems to be how it is. It's another one of those things where there's no middle ground. Nobody's like, yeah, it's fun. I'm going to play it for a little while longer. It's like, you love it, or it's just like, not for me.
So you said about Kirby Air Riders also about a half hour ago.
That's what I just said then. Yeah, I was trying to remember where that came from. But yeah.
Cool. Well, that's Ball Pit. It's spelled Ball X Pit if you're searching for it, but the X is silent when you say it. I don't know why devs
just
do
like
that.
In Spanish.
It just makes it harder to find. It just makes visibility tougher. But yeah, that's Ball Pit. It's out now on Switch, and like I said, a Switch 2 version's coming before the end of the year. But you can upgrade that for free once it comes out if you own the Switch version. We got a bunch of news stories to hit before we get out of here. First, this one's kind of strange. Pikmin 4 is getting a free update next month. Only on Switch 1. There's no performance boost, 4K, performance patch for Switch 2, nothing. But here is what is included. Decor Pikmin will don some form of decoration found in the world. So new hidden Pikmin to go and find. It kind of reminds me of like when Astro's Playroom over on PS5 added those new bots to go and find like a year after launch. Very similar here. There's ones that you gather in Pikmin 4 can be transferred to Pikmin Bloom, which is Pikmin's kind of Pokemon Go like mobile game. There's a photo mode. There's a couple of new difficulty levels. There's relaxed mode where creatures won't attack you unless you attack them. And fierce mode, which is hard mode. And you can change this at any time if you already have a file in progress. And that's it. It's coming out in November. We don't have a date yet for this. And absolutely no mention of a Switch 2 performance patch. This is one of the games that did not get anything. And when I see free update for Pikmin 4, I assume that's what this is going to be. But it's just not.
Nope.
No, this continues their sort of chaotic rollout of what is a free upgrade, what is a Switch 2 upgrade, what is paid, what is what. This content's cool. It's, I don't know if it's enough to make me replay this game, although I will say, and I have said it before on the show many times, Pikmin 4 is one of my favorite games of the last 10 years. It is a phenomenal, it's amazing video game. It's really gorgeous, but like I would love some Switch 2 visual bumps, some frame rate stuff, like some resolution bumps would be awesome. Like all of that would be much appreciated. I hope that's there and they just forgot to include it in the email. But it is odd to be like, we're updating this game. These are in theory, I think, to get people to check out a game that they maybe slept on the first time around, right? Or maybe get to people who already played these games to go back and maybe finish them or something. Give people a refresher. So it's odd. I'll take the free content and I'll play it on Switch 2, but I would love a little graphics bump too.
Thanks for watching Nintendo Voice Chat, but this was just a clip. Click the NVC playlist right now to find new weekly episodes and the best from our backlog. Come hang out with NVC every Friday.